Hi, my name's Aaron Curtis. I decided to do kind of a half and half vocal or oral presentation along with slideshows that I'll be commenting on. I chose to do my presentation on how to make comments in SQL and OPL SQL. The reason I chose this subject is there was a lab last semester in 225, CIT 225, that gave me problems that I troubleshot for hours. It ended up being a very simple issue with a comment line that I made. And so I chose this because it's a very simple subject, yet it can cause you headaches to no end. With my minimal experience, I'll share what I have, and we'll go from there. And I'll go ahead and share my screen now. So obviously, like I mentioned, I'm doing my presentation on comments, how to create multiple and single line comments. To keep this simple, single line comments, there's nothing complicated about them. You do 2 dashes and then start typing. There is in MySQL, however, you do have to put a space after the 2 dashes. However, in Oracle, you do not have to. Many people suggest that you continue doing it to keep the syntax similar between the different options, but it's not forced. Now, multiple line comments, very similar. You do a slash asterisk at the beginning or before in the front of the first line of your comment, and then at the end of your paragraph, second, third, 50th line of your comment, however many there are, you simply do an asterisk slash. Now, you don't have to do these even on the same line as a comment. You can do on a line slash asterisk, enter, go to the next line, type in all your comments, your lines of comment, and then on the next line, close it out with the asterisk slash. You just have to put them in that order. You have to do the asterisk, the slash asterisk, your comment, and at the end of the comment, whether it's on the same line as the last line or on the next line down, asterisk slash. It is common that you follow the same style and indentation as your company standards suggest. That basically means that the style will vary depending on where you are working and the project you're on, very possibly. Now, plan comments. It's a simple section in the book that has some very important things or warnings in there. They're simple, straightforward, nothing complicated. We already went over that. And as I already stated as well, you can easily break things with these comments. In the paragraph, it's stated that you can easily comment out code to test or debug. You can also comment out executable statements from a code block, etc. Now, that's pretty much what the book presents about this topic. I'm going to share my personal experience. This is code from last semester, and it kind of has to do with an issue that comes from using this particular. I apologize. My mind is drawing a blank. Where we edited the code in here, and I am pulling that up right now. In GEdit, I apologize. GEdit was escaping me. So it just has to do with the color coding of how GEdit views things. This is not accurate code. This is the code that I wrote that got me the error. And I'll keep quiet. You can try and determine the reason for the error, and I'll be quiet for about 10 seconds. Okay. It's not very complicated, but moving on. This is the correct code. It was simply moving this comment down to after the semicolon. The correct way to write a single line comment, there's a good quote on page 121 of the text that addresses this issue. it says the other problem frequently introduced with single line comments arises from placing them before either a statement terminator, a semicolon, or an ending block keyword. This also will raise a parsing error, which is exactly what happened to me. Basically, what happened to me is, if you've taken the 225 class, you know we're creating a video store. This error kept my file from, as you can see, we're pulling information from an external file. It kept me from pulling the correct information from there. And so my results, my verifications, my validations were coming up incorrect. And I've later, after, like I said earlier, hours of comments, or excuse me, hours of work on this, I discovered that it was this comment right here. Oops, apologize. This comment right here that prevented me. So comments are very simple, but do them correctly or things will break. Appreciate you listening to this, and please comment and